The Second Amendment Foundation and Firearms Policy Coalition have teamed up to financially back a federal lawsuit challenging the ban on licensed concealed carry on public transit, and we have a victory. A federal district court judge in Illinois has ruled that the state's ban on licensed concealed carry, I think licensing is unconstitutional, but the judge said a ban on licensed concealed carry on public transit violates the Second Amendment, and the case is known as Schoenthal v. Raoul. I want to give two big updates here on some sponsors that have been with us for a while. The first is CMMG. Guys, I really am falling in love with their BR4 Buffalo's Freedom Seed Dispenser. Kind of ranchy style rifle-y, kind of tactically rifle-y, but totally awesome. Plus they also offer non-threaded options so that it's 47 state legal. If you live in those 3 states, they haven't forgotten you. More info on that soon. You choose your color, length, chambering, and when I shop for my tools there, I use code GNG10, and you can too. Also, you see me wearing it, and it's warm, so I'm going to say it so I can take it off, but TriStar Trading, new product, Wubby robes. Guys, if you've been following along with TriStar Trading the last couple of years, when they do their Wubby items, they sell out almost immediately. Well, the Wubby robes are in. They have 3 colors to choose from: black multicam, which is my jam, woodland, and Vietnam tiger stripe. If robes aren't your thing to stay warm on the deck while you're having a cigar or just want to stay warm and toasty around the home, Wubby blankets are back in stock. These things are awesome. You can use them as a shelter, as a picnic blanket to keep you warm. If I put this on, I'm really going to start to get hot. But these are back in stock. 4 colors. Black multicam, like you can see here. Woodland, Vietnam tiger stripe, and desert tiger stripe. Links down below. Thank you to TriStar. Thank you for helping me and my family. Thank you to CMMG. You guys are awesome. That's hot. The U.S. District Court Judge Ian Johnston, who is a Trump appointee in the Northern District of Illinois, the Western Division, granted wow, I can't even talk. I'm so hot. He granted declaratory relief to 4 plaintiffs, individuals: Benjamin Schoenthal, who the case is named after, Mark Robleski, Joseph Vessel, and Douglas Winston. Thank you for taking this case to court, y'all. And that lawsuit was brought to crush this ban so that they could carry concealed firearms on Metra, which is their public transit, and Metra's real property. In addition, Vessel and Winston also secured relief for riding on the Chicago Transit Authority and on CTA real property. Now, the defendants, who were they suing? Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul, that's whose name is on the lawsuit. State attorneys Rick Amato, who's in DeKalb County, Robert Berlin, who's in DuPage County, Kimberly M. Fox in Cook County, that's the Chicago area, and Eric Reinhardt from Lake County. And in this ruling, the judge dismissed claims against Amato and Reinhardt, but this ruling applies to Raoul, the Attorney General, Fox, and Berlin, as it applies to Schoenthal. A little confusing. The judge had a lot of things to look at, but the ruling applies to Raoul and Fox for the other 3 as well: Robleski, Vessel, and Winston. In case you're keeping track of who's getting coverage here. In this decision, the judge said this, quote, "After an exhaustive review of the parties' filings and historical record, as required by the Supreme Court precedent that we know as New York State Rifle and Pistol Association versus Bruin, the court finds that the defendants failed to meet their burden to show an American tradition of firearm regulation at the time of the founding that would allow Illinois to prohibit the plaintiffs who hold concealed carry permits from carrying concealed handguns for self-defense on the CTA and Metra." That is big. For Illinois, that is a big victory. Now, Second Amendment founder and executive vice president, my buddy Alan Gottlieb, said this, quote, "This is a significant victory for legally armed Illinois residents who rely on public transit. It is important that the court recognize that Cook County Attorney Fox's argument that the ban was legal because Illinois is acting as a property owner was breathtaking, jaw-dropping, and eye-popping, and that wasn't a compliment. It demonstrates how far government will reach in an attempt to justify its effort to restrict Second Amendment rights. Another friend of mine, Adam Kraut, who is the executive director of Second Amendment Foundation, he said this: "This is one more step in SAF's mission to win firearms freedom one lawsuit at a time. Illinois was attempting to perpetuate an indefensible policy of public disarmament, and Judge Johnston's ruling brings that to a halt. The state is expected to appeal this decision because this is a district level victory. They have the appeals court, and then if they want to fight it all the way, to the Supreme Court." Now, appointing federal judges is one of the most important and longest lasting effects that any U.S. president can have on this nation. We do not want Kamala Harris to start appointing woke-ass judges to derail all of the progress we've made on striking down federal gun control. There's almost 10 million gun owners who are not even registered to vote, but will complain about everything happening when they did nothing to stop it. Vote for the Second Amendment. If you're not registered, change that. Voteforamerica.org. I'll have it down below. You can register to vote. States' deadlines, if they haven't passed, are fast approaching. So be part of the fix. Also, if you want to help support these groups that are securing these victories and punching the government in the mouth, then there are links to join them down below. And also, if you want to support the two mentioned here, SAF and FPC, at Blackout Coffee, we have signature roasts that we donate basically our entire profit, $2 for every item sold of their lines, go right back to them to do this, to fund the fight and sue the government. Guys and gals, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for your support. Check out CMMG, check out TriStar Trading, and of course, check out Blackout Coffee. But appreciate y'all. This is a good win. We'll see what happens from here. Take care, y'all.